morning, my friends. Today I'm in Gue de Constantine. I'm going to show you how to drive to the area of Rais and Les Naadja from this very place. All right, so now let's go back to the roundabout just to show you this area a little bit around. And in fact, what I'm going to do here is take a route that I usually use in order to extract myself from this area that's usually busy, very busy, all day long. The reason why this area is busy is that you know, there is a part of this neighborhood here where there are wholesalers. Therefore, there are semi-trailer trucks and other types of trucks that come here in order to buy, in order to purchase groceries wholesale. And there is also a bus station here on the left that doesn't help things. So it's a very busy area. This, I mean, it's a small area. It's a relatively small neighborhood with a lot of activity, and that's why there is constant traffic here. I very rarely visit this place, perhaps only once a year, in order to come and visit a technical control garage here. This is where I have my car checked, and I recently had to visit it multiple times because I had a problem with my brakes. That's why I've got the idea of filming this video. Alright guys, so now let's try and leave this area. As you can see, there are shops here on the right, wholesale shops selling groceries mainly, and many store owners here in Algiers come here in order to many retailers, okay, come here in order to buy groceries, in order to resupply. So you would find all sorts of big and heavy and slow vehicles, from vans to mini trucks, just like the one we see here in front of us, to semi-trailers, yes. Now we're on our way to leave this place and drive to Les Naadja and Les Sources. So I have had to do this multiple times last week, and I had to figure out a way to do it very quickly. Okay, so now we are approaching the central part, in fact the crossroads of Gue de Constantine. I'm filming this video at 7:25 in the morning, so it's sunrise. I'm filming the video at sunrise. Alright, so now there is a road on the right that goes to or leads to Ain Naadja. The road straight ahead will lead you straight to Harrach, and it's very crammed at any time, at any given time of the day. But I've taken the road here on the left. It's a road that leads to Kouba. This road here is Wilaya Highway 13. And it leads to Kouba. This area is serviced by public buses. By private buses, just like the one that just passed here, and it's also densely populated. Usually this section of the road isn't congested, but you will find the traffic jam further away in the commercial area of this road. I hardly ever visit this area. It's partly because of the congestion, but But now, because I had to visit it, I need to figure out how to, I mean, a smart way, smart route, in order not to be stuck here for 40 minutes or an hour or even an hour and a half. When these areas are empty, they are such a, it's such a pleasure to drive in them and explore them. Because the road surface is good and the areas are interesting. So this is the part where traffic starts on a normal day, but there is a shortcut I use here. I don't have to drive. If we were in a perfect world, there were no traffic jams whatsoever, I could have driven all the way to Kouba, and then from there I would drive to Lisieux. But here, because of the traffic jams, can't do that. That's why I use this shortcut here. I use this lifestyle shop here in order to this shop, clothing store named Lifestyle, in order to, as a landmark, in order to know that I have arrived at the street where I should turn right. And now I'll drive all the way down to a crossroads. Then I'll take a bridge that will lead me to the Oued Ouchayah Road, to the Oued Ouchayah Connecting Road. I have a friend who lives here in this area. I sometimes drive him home. That's what allowed me to get familiar with this area. So now, the road on the right will lead you to the connecting road, to the Oued Ouchayah Connecting Road, or that carriageway of the Oued Ouchayah Connecting Road that goes in the direction of Berhabi and Blida. But we are taking this street here in order to cross this bridge and go to the carriageway, or the part of the Oued Ouchayah Connecting Road that leads to central Algiers. Now I've got to take this exit here on the left and follow that white car, a Cherry QQ, a Chinese made car that's very appreciated here in Algeria, by the way. Small, practical and robust. And now this is the entry to the Oued Ouchayah Connecting Road. Okay, I've got to be careful here. Let this white car go first, and then let's go. It's safe to go. Let's go. Now we are on the Oued Ouchayah Connecting Road, Pénétrante de Oued Ouchayah. If you continue straight on, okay, so the exit on the right will lead you to the airport. It will lead you to National Highway 5, also known as the Benhabiles Highway, but in the direction of the airport. You will be going in the direction of the airport. If you drive straight on, you will arrive in the tunnels, the Oued Ouchayah tunnels. Then you can drive to central Algiers from there. But I'm going to enter National Highway 5 via this exit here, because that's the exit that will lead me to straight to the Lisieux neighborhood. Of course, in rush hour, all this area is congested, all of it. Of course, there are other ways to avoid traffic jams during rush hour, but I'm going to film that I mean, in real conditions during rush hour itself. Now we are in the area of Ain Naadja. This is a semi-trailer carrying bricks, and semi-trailers are now only authorized to use the motorway here in Algiers. And it's only at night that they are authorized to enter the city. Otherwise, they are only authorized to use motorways during the day. Because when they authorized them to enter the central parts of the city, they used to cause a lot of problems. Some of them would even get stuck. Just imagine a semi-trailer stuck on a narrow street. To paralyze traffic in the whole city. And despite the fact that Algiers is Algeria's largest city, it's relatively small compared to other large cities. Okay, so there is a gas station here. It's the Ain Naadja gas station, very important gas station on this road. And if you fail to refuel your car, if you are very low on fuel, and you fail to refuel your car here, the next station is a little bit far from here, with the risk of encountering a traffic jam. This could be quite risky for you, using this road without seizing the opportunity of refueling at this gas station here. Once I missed this gas station, and then forgot to refuel until and I was on my way to Tipasa, by the way, and it was only when I arrived in Doueda, in the area of Doueda, that I remembered to refuel. And I did that, but I was in a critical situation. I could have run completely out of fuel. And gotten stuck on the road. Now I'm approaching the entry to the Oued Ouchayah Connecting Road. They are repaving the road surface here. This is the connecting road that connects National Highway 5, we have just left, also known as the Pénétrante Highway or motorway, to National Highway 11, which is the seashore highway. There is a declivity over there, so this is where they've stopped repaving the road momentarily. Okay, so Kouba is on the right, and we are going to drive straight on in order to use another entry. This is one of the areas that are crammed, are congested during rush hour. Kouba is on the left now. I wonder why this car is pulling over like this. Maybe it's experiencing a breakdown. And now this expressway here will lead you straight to Gue de Constantine and Les Sources. So we are in the Les Sources municipality, and Les Sources is part of it. Les Sources is like the old residential district of Les Sources. It took us 15 minutes in order to drive from Gue de Constantine to this area. This is the Gue de roundabout. And now we are entering Les Sources. Okay guys, I hope that you liked this video and found it useful and practical. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications button in order to receive notifications on my future videos. Drive safely, visit Algiers, visit all of Algeria, take care of yourselves, and goodbye.